Hello, here's how you can find out the type of function and then the initial value and slope or growth factor for your functions that are given in a graph. Remember, all linear functions are straight lines. In math, there's only, all lines are straight, so if you just call it a line, it's linear. Exponentials all look like this. They'll have one side that goes really steep and the other side that goes really shallow, pretty close to flat. So you got a flat side and a really steep side. And that's because when you times by a thing over and over, things get really big really quickly. Or if your number's small, less than 1, it'll decrease your function value there. To find the initial value on both types, you just need to look at your y-intercept. So you look at your y-axis and find out where it hits. And so on the one like here, there's my initial value of 2. And then on this one, you can see it hits down here at -3. On this one, I can see it hits my graph right there, which is at 3. And then this one down here, it hits at -4, so my initial value on that one's -4. And then the next part, to find the slope, which is what you have on linear ones, you need to find a couple points. This one already has a couple points, but you need to find your rise and run. It had to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, so it goes up 4, and then right 1, 2, 3. So my slope on this one's going to be 4/3. Whereas on this one here, if I find a couple points, it has to go down 3 and then right 2. So my slope's going to be -3/2. When you're looking at exponentials, you need to find the growth factor. That's the number it's timesing by. So get some points and find out what the y values are. So we got 3 and we got 6. This one up here is 12. Going from 3 to 6 to 12, that's all timesing by 2, so my growth factor is 2. Whereas this one here, my initial value is -4, and my next point's at -2, and then it's at -1. And so that is timesing by 1/2, which is how you divide by 2. And so my growth factor is 1/2. And so go over to the Let's Have You Try section, go ahead and pause the video, try them out, and then come back and check your answers. Alright, let's check and see how you did. The first one here is exponential. My y-intercept right there is 3. And then I had to get some values here. I got 12, 6, and 3, so that's timesing by 1/2 or dividing by 2. Number 2 here, this one is linear. It hits my y-axis at 1. And then the slope here, I found a couple points. It's going up 3 and right 1, so my slope is 3/1 or just 3. Number 3 here, this one's also linear. I got my y-intercept up here at 2. And then going from this point to this one, I had to go down 1 and right 3, so my slope is -1/3. This last one was a little bit tricky, but it is exponential. You can tell by the shape. Finding the initial value is a little bit difficult, but it helps if you get points, find the y values that you can, and realize the pattern. Going from -2 to -4 to -8 is timesing by 2, so my growth factor is 2. And then I can work backwards there. I got -1, and then my next one is going to be -1/2. So use that in practicing getting the initial value and the slope and growth factor for these different functions.